Together we stand, a family so strong, in unity of self-maze where we all belong. With love in our hearts, we share the same goal, to lift up each other and make our spirits whole.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to our first May service this year. I can't believe it's May already. It really is. It's just time seems to be going so quickly this year. It really does. And also welcome to our online visitors. I want to know if there's anybody here for the first time today. Anyone? No? All right, yes, we'll welcome you. We'll give you It's good to see you, Barbara. All right, we'll do our affirmation together. We welcome you.
We love you, and we welcome you.
So be it. All right. The flowers today are beautiful. They're from Don and Elise. That's really lovely. Thank you so much for those. And let's see, we have birthdays today. Yes. There's okay, number on the 1st this month. Is she here today? No. Deb Beck. On the 4th, Barb Hurt.
Tomorrow.
Very nice.
To be with you.
And Cerise, who was supposed to be here today, and she has a cold, so we wish her the best of health today. And thank you, Jeanne, for stepping up today. We love having you here. And Joanne, Jo Pina, she's not here today. And Diane Kugel, she's not here either. We wish Diane a good happy birthday. So you want to join me in singing the birthday song today?
Yes. Happy birthday to you. There's no one like you. Uniquely created. I love knowing you. I bless you with life and abundance galore. God bless you, my loved ones, and have many more.
Today we work on our vision and our mission. We always do this on the first Sunday of the month. So if you'll join me today in saying our vision statement.
A world of oneness where all people are free to live their divine potential.
And our mission statement.
Unity Church of Sun Lakes is a positive path for spiritual living.
All right, now before they sing, I'm going to give you, and we're having the JaJas today, which is always fun. I'm going to give you the line of service for today. Our opening prayer will be with Justine this morning. Daily Word with Jeff. Thank you. And then we'll have a nice song by Jeanne and the JaJas today. And then meditation with Helen daily. And then Jeanne will talk. So enjoy the service today.
Thank you. Thank you, Maria.
In case you didn't have coffee yet, we're going to wake you up. And if you can't, oh no, just a little energy. And if you can't sit in your seat while we're doing this song, you're more than welcome to get up. This is please call and response. Please make the words your own. I'm all about peace.
I'm all about peace.
I'm all about love.
I'm all about love.
No worldly trouble.
No worldly trouble.
I can't rise above.
Can't rise above.
I'm all about peace.
I'm all about peace.
I'm all about love.
I'm all about love.
That's who I am.
That's who I am.
That's who I am.
That's who I am.
When the world around me seems to be in chaos, I've got
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Do you accept? Yeah. Okay. Then come on. I want to hear you sing it loud and clear, okay? Here we go. I'm all about peace. I'm all about peace. I'm all about love. I'm all about love. No world in trouble. No world in trouble. You can't rise above. You can't rise above. I'm all about peace. I'm all about peace. I'm all about love. I'm all about love. That's who I am. 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 That's who I am.
Good morning, everybody. That was so fun. What a treat. I always love the beautiful energy in this room. There's so much vibrancy and excitement and love. Thank you for bringing that all together for us. I'm going to lead us in opening prayer this morning. And let's go ahead and take that excitement and that love and all of just the beautiful energy in this room, and let's go within. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes or lower your gaze. And just take a moment to really appreciate this space and this time. Take another moment to set aside anything outside of this room so that you can pave the way for learning and growth. Take a deep breath in and release. Really center into your heart space, getting in touch with the Christ conscious within. Allow the quiet and the peace that you find there to fully consume you. We remain open, willing, and ready to receive today's message. And with gratitude, we give thanks and say amen.
Amen.
Good morning, church family.
Good morning.
With joy, I dance in the fountain of life. Observing children playing in a fountain, I hear them laughing as they dart through sprays of water. Surprised by sudden geysers, sunlight turns the wafting mist into prisons of color, a reminder that the same joy and light dance in me. Life can feel like that fountain, fun but sometimes catching me by surprise. If I resist, I grow weary. But when I love with this rhythm, dodging and laughing and dancing, I feel the pulse of divine life. Even in challenging circumstances, I can regard the spray as refreshment, the soaking as grace. Each of these baptisms become an invitation to cleansing, renewal, and awakening, a chance to grow in spirit. As I join life's dance, I am lifted, creativity awakens, joy abounds, and I feel fully alive. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light we see light. Psalms 36:9.
This is a familiar song for most of you, or a lot of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, even though it's my first time.
It's your first time and you know this song. Kay Davis, our precious Kay, wrote this song.
Yeah. Wow, cool. It's beautiful.
And I need to find the words. Okay. Okay. We're ready. Come together with one thought in mind, just to share this time of peace. So we open our hearts and quiet our minds, and all our cares release. Breathe deeply, my friends. We are spirit expressing the one life we're all meant to be. Breathe deeply, my friends. We are love in expression. We're for each other to bless and to heal. For spirit in us is all we need to live our lives in love and peace. Breathe deeply, my friends, and receive inspiration and give full expression to God's holy light.
And I'm going to ask you, many of you still have your eyes closed. The rest of you who don't, please close your eyes and focus only on the next 2 breaths you take. Inhaling all the way to your toes and exhaling completely. That should feel so good for you. Abundance is a way of life that encourages you to live abundantly, donate generously, whether of finances or time, and dream boldly. Now think about what abundance means to you in every way. See yourself experiencing the wealth of wisdom and values that you can pass down through your legacy of purpose. Now recite to yourself all your gifts of abundance, such as, I have an abundance of gratitude. I have an abundance of joy. Adding to the list the wealth of your current or wished for abundant attributes. Make a list to recite every day. Add to the list when something new pops up. By repetition, train your brain to believe all of this reflects your true self, and you can easily pass these blessings to future generations. Spiritual leader Michael Beckwith asserts, if you believe it, if you can see it, if you act from it, it will show up for you. And that's the truth. Maya Angelou believed, your legacy is every life you touch. Legacy is not a single grand gesture, but the cumulative impact of your actions, kindness, and influence on others. She also believed, if you're going to live, leave a legacy. Make a mark on the world that can't be
erased. Live in abundance and experience everything. Everything God is, you are also, and that is truly the source of your abundance and the wonderful legacy you are able to pass down. Now take another deep breath and open your eyes when you are ready to start or continue your legacy trip.
Good morning, beloved.
Good morning.
When we hear the word legacy, our minds often drift off to the distant future. We think of marble headstones or a complex last will and testament. We treat legacy like a finishing line, something we cross only when our time here is done. But in the light of unity, we know that life is not a destination. It is a continuous flow of consciousness. Unity's second principle tells us that the Spirit of God lives within each one of us. And if that is true, then your legacy isn't something that you leave behind. It is something that you radiate right now. It is the spiritual carbon footprint that you leave on the hearts of everyone you encounter. And I'm going to pause for a moment while you take that in. Maya Angelou said, our legacy is really the lives that we touch, the inspiration we give, altering someone's plan, even if for a moment, and getting them to think about their powers as an individual. The Fillmores taught about the law of mind action. Thoughts held in mind produce after their kind, which is Unity's third principle. Every time you choose peace over conflict, every time you choose to offer an encouraging word to a stranger, and every time you hold a high watch for a friend in need, you are weaving your legacy. Think of a pond. A legacy isn't the stone that you throw into the water. It is the ripple that continues long after the stone has sunk to the bottom. Did you teach someone how to forgive by being forgiving? Did you teach someone how to be abundant by being generous? Did you show someone the nature of God by seeing the divine in them? You don't need a trust fund to leave a legacy. You only need a conscious intention. You are a co-creator with the infinite. Your inheritance to the world is the level of consciousness that you bring to this moment. Sometimes, to leave a beautiful legacy, we have to look at what we are currently planting. If we are holding on to resentments, or if we are living in a story of not enough, that's the energy that we are broadcasting. That's the vibration that we are leaving in the room when we walk out. Is it a blueprint of anxiety? Or is it a blueprint of, it is well with my soul? We have the power to pivot. Unity teaches us we are not victims of our circumstances. We are masters of our reactions. By shifting our internal state, today we retroactively change the legacy of our lives. We begin to plant seeds of love that will provide shade for people that we may never even meet. So how do we live our legacy today? It might be simpler than you think. It's found in the 3 G's. Grace, offering the benefit of doubt to yourself and others. Gratitude, acknowledging the goodness of God in the midst of everything. That felt like Tim Conway. Everything? Everything. And the 3rd G, generosity. Not just of money, but of presence. Being fully there for another human being is one of the greatest legacies that you have. When we live from our Christ consciousness, our legacy becomes a living, breathing thing. It becomes the way that your children talk to themselves when they fail. It becomes the way your friends feel when they sit next to you. It becomes the silent prayer that you whisper to the world. The universe didn't put you here to just get through life. You were placed here to express the divine in a way that only you can. Your legacy is the love that you dare to share. It is the light that you dare to shine. And that legacy doesn't start when you leave. It starts the moment you wake up and realize who you really are. From a unity perspective, the legacy of Jesus that Jesus left us isn't just a set of rules to follow or a person to worship from afar. Instead, it's a pattern of consciousness. The Fillmores often taught that Jesus' greatest legacy was demonstrating the Christ consciousness. The realization that we are not separate from God, but are individualized expressions of the divine. We don't say Jesus is the exception to humanity. We say he's the example. His legacy is the proof that a human being can live in total alignment with spirit. He didn't come to leave a religion about him. He came to show us how to live the religion of him. One of direct connection to God without the need for an intermediary. Jesus' final prayer in the Garden of Gethsemane was that they may all be one, even as you and I, as we are one, he said in John chapter 17, verse 21. His legacy is the shattering of the illusion of separation. He taught that when we serve the least of these, we are serving the divine. He left us the blueprint for a world built on the recognition that what I do to you, I do to myself. Because we are part of that same spiritual vine. Perhaps his most radical legacy was his promise in John 14, verse 12. Very truly, I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these. Jesus left us the authority to heal, to forgive, and to create. He left us a spiritual power of attorney, inviting us to use the same law of mind action that he used to transform the world. And remember, the law of mind action, as described by Charles Fillmore, is our third unity principle. Our thoughts create our reality. So we are to actively engage in our mental processes to create a more abundant and meaningful life. And finally, we view the resurrection not just as a historical event, but as a metaphysical truth. Life is changeless. Life is changeless. Jesus' legacy is about the absolute proof that death is an experience of the body, not the soul. He showed us that our true nature is light and spirit, and that we are essentially indestructible spiritual beings. Jesus' legacy wasn't a bank account or a monument. It was a vibration. He left behind a world that now knows its own divinity. He left us the Christ as a universal principle that we all can tap into. He showed us that the greatest legacy that you can leave is to simply be a clear window through which the light of God can shine. And now I'd like to pivot for just a moment to talk about documenting your legacy. It's more than just writing a will or filing away photos. It's about capturing the essence, the values, and the why behind your life. Thinking of it as a bridge between the present and the future generations. While a legal will handles assets, an ethical will, or a legacy will, handles values. This is a non-legal document where you would record your life lessons. What are the most important truths that you have learned? Your values. What principles guided your decisions in life? What hopes? What do you wish for your descendants? Regrets and reconciliations. Wisdom gained from our mistakes. Moving beyond a simple shoebox of photos ensures that your story stays alive. And then there's other fun things like you can voice memo record yourself and send it to your loved ones. You could ask yourself specific things like, what was the bravest thing you ever did? What was your grandmother's kitchen? What did your grandmother's kitchen smell like? Don't just save those 10,000 photos. Curate a legacy 100 folder with detailed captions explaining who's in that photo and why that mattered, why it was important to you. And then, of course, on YouTube, you see all the time these people that are speaking of their wisdom and sharing all the things they wish they would have known earlier on. You can do that too. And if you don't know how, we've got all kinds of people that can help us. Show us how to do those kinds of things. It can really be incredibly moving for future generations. A legacy is often tarnished by the stress of cleaning up an estate. So true documentation includes a roadmap for all those that are left behind, like where's all your passwords? Where's all your keys? Where's all your account details? I mean, if you guys are bored, there are so many things you can do for your loved ones. The story of possessions. For example, if you have a really cool piece of jewelry that you've been hanging on to forever, perhaps it's something you bought with your first paycheck. Wouldn't that be neat for your grandchild to know? Or certain pieces of furniture. You know. If your legacy involves giving, document the impact rather than just the dollar amount. Document why you support, for example, Unity Church. What was the impact that we had on you, not just giving a specific dollar amount. Mentorship logs. Write down the names of the people that you have mentored and helped. Sometimes that's your greatest legacy, is the success of others because of you and your help and wisdom. As we close our time together, I want you to remember that a legacy isn't something that you leave behind. It's something that you lead with every single day. We often make the mistake of thinking that meaningful impact requires a monument or a massive endowment. A true legacy is built on much humbler ground. It is found in the intentionality of your thoughts, the consistency of your values, and the vulnerability of sharing your journey, the triumphs and the bruises alike with those who follow. So as you leave here today, I challenge you to view your life through these 3 lenses. For your family, don't just leave assets, leave them a compass. Document your why so they never have to guess what you stood for. For the world, recognize that your peace is the world's peace. When you move with the engaged compassion of a servant leader, your impact ripples far beyond your immediate reach. And then for yourself, understanding that the divine substance of your life is still being molded. It's never too late to refine your narrative or deepen your footprint. So in the end, we are all just travelers passing the torch. May your torch burn brightly with the warmth of your kindness and clarity, your wisdom, and the strength of your purpose. So go out and build a legacy that doesn't just exist in the history books, but lives on in the hearts of those you touched and the improved world that you leave in your wake. Now, we have a little bit more time, and so I'm curious, does anyone here not know what their legacy is? Their individual legacy. That's so awesome. Would anyone care to have their legacy reflected back at them?
What do you mean? Sure.
Okay, come on up. So, Barbara's job is just to stand.
I'm pretty aware of my legacy.
Oh,
Yeah. So I.
but you just want it reflected back. So, you, are you dizzy?
Yeah.
Okay, just take a nice deep breath.
Sorry.
It's powerful up here, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Thank you. All right, so your job is to just receive, and your job is just to receive her essence, and then popcorn share, and you receive, okay? What's Barb's essence? As the Christ within, what is her essence? What does she leave?
Loving mother and grandmother.
Loving mother and grandmother.
Humor.
Humor, yes.
Playfulness.
Beauty, yes.
Supporting your husband.
Connection. What?
Supporting her husband.
Supporting her loving husband.
What about loving your father and grandfather?
Loving your father and grandfather, yes. Yeah.
Supporter of the arts, and she's definitely supports the arts here at Sun Lakes.
Yes. Friendship. Anyone else?
Friendship.
Beauty. Yeah. Thank you. Let's give her a hand. All right. And now it's time for our affirmation. So let's say that together. I am a channel for divine love, and my life is a sacred contribution to the world. And now we'll have another song.
Smell the flowers blooming. Can you hear the birds all singing and see your loved ones all around? But do you ever stop to wonder what the world would be like if that joyful day had never come to pass? Would your friends turn out the same? Would there be animals forlorn? Would there be souls that go astray? What if you were never born? Would the world still be the same? Would it be like this very morn? We're so glad you came. It's summertime again. Are you on purpose deep inside? Have you made your amends? Made the time to laugh and cry? Helped a child dream? Or planned a joyful little scheme? How very different this day would be. Would your friends turn out the same? Would there be a kindred Would there be souls that go astray? What if you were never born? Would the world still be the same? Would it be like this very morn? We're so glad you came. Every single day, when the world stands still, in your silent, sweet communion with God, do you ask yourself, why am I here? How can I make a little difference in the world? Would your friends turn out the same? Would there be children never born? Would there be souls that go astray? What if you were never born? Would the world still be the same? Would it be like this very morn? Oh, right this very morning. We're so glad you came.
Barbara, you're so talented. Those are beautiful words. Thank you.
Very talented.
It's time for giving now. Do you hear me? No. This way, can you hear me now? All right, there it is. Thank you, Derek. Okay, our giving is time for us to give our gifts. I don't know about you, but I always feel so good about giving. It's one of the joys of my life, I think, to be able to give. You know, I give to my kids, you know, I give them when they ask me for things. If I can give it, I give it. You know, I really like to give to people. It just makes me feel good about myself, and I just feel so good about being able to help other people. So, I think we're going to sing a song here, aren't we?
Offering blessing.
Oh, let's do the offering blessing. Divine love, richly flowing through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful for the blessings of this day. I am grateful for the blessings on the way. Now the song. I'm so grateful.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
Stop being grateful.
We dedicate these tithes to the work of the Spirit of truth. We are one with God's opulence, and we willingly open ourselves to the flow of infinite abundance. With grateful hearts, we give thanks for the prosperity that is ours by divine right. Amen. Okay, it's time for announcements. We do have a few this morning. The Phoenix Choir Symphony, Phoenix Community Choir performing Mozart's Coronation Mass. And that's Tuesday, May 5th. The doors open at 7 p.m. The concert is at 7:30 in the Bullpit Auditorium in Phoenix College. And the tickets are available there at phoenixcommunitychoir.org. Performances. So if anybody's interested, I'm sure it would be absolutely amazing. Did you have something?
Yeah, that was Jennifer Sheets.
Okay. Yeah. So that would be really lovely. All right, so if you want to join Jennifer for that, I'm sure she'd love to see you there. Our craft project is the one that Judy has been working on, right? And it's at 1:30 to 3 p.m. in the Mirror Room, and that's May 13th. $3 for supplies, and you can respond to Judy. Do you have something to say?
There's a sign-up sheet on the table, so this Sunday or next Sunday is your last chance. So I can buy the right amount of product, and this is the one that I made many, many years ago at a retreat. It just sits on my desk, and I use it as a coaster, so it's a constant reminder. And when we come to work on that Wednesday, I'll give you some other ideas that you might want to use for yours.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Is there anything more? Metaphysical groups, of course, the first and third Wednesdays with Sheila Taylor, 2 to 2:30 p.m. So join Sheila. Everybody that goes to it just raves about how wonderful she is. So do that. I'm really excited to share this with you this morning. We had the best time. There were 10 of us, and you can see us on the table there, and we just had the greatest time doing that. We did almost 100 bags of sandwiches, and it was for the East Valley Men's Club. Is that correct? So they had an opportunity to do that, and you can see that. We had an assembly line going, and it was so fun. And the funny thing about it was we got maybe a third of the way through, and then Judy remembered to tell us that we had 2 sandwiches we had to put in each bag. So how fun that was. We had to get back there, take all the bags across, and come back and put another bag in those. But in all, we just really had a good time, and it just felt so good to do that service project. So yes, you can see the joy of Elise there celebrating her sandwich. We'll do it again next year. I tell you, it was really fun to do.
Elise is holding up the last sandwich.
We had 2 sandwiches,
Okay.
a piece of fruit, chips, and dessert cookies in every bag, and then a little aspirational saying was gone in every bag. And who wrote all the goods? Oh, Elise and Connie wrote something inspirational on the outside of the bags for each person. Have a great day. You're wonderful.
We have that inside as well.
Mayonnaise and mustard.
Mayonnaise and mustard.
That's right.
That's the real love.
Okay.
So who took that picture on the left there? Because there's only 9 people.
Don.
Yeah.
Can't you tell from the height?
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't me.
All right. Okay. Kate wants to come up here and tell you something today.
How many of you do some shopping, grocery shopping at Fry's? Good. I have a handout, and if you don't shop at Fry's, you might shop somewhere else that is a part of the Kroger family. Any Kroger store, which there are numerous, things like Ralph's. If you're in California, there's a lot of Ralph's. There's several different ones, and I'll give her a list of ones to send out.
Safeway.
No, not Safeway. But if you shop there, you can, if you have a card or you give them your phone number, if you go onto your app or onto the Fry's, and we've got all the instructions here, to the Fry's website, you can designate for a percentage of the overall pool of everybody. They will send money from their foundation. We applied and got a number, and it's on here, QB 065. It's on the piece of paper. You just go in, you put that in as a community reward, and a percentage of the money that you spend at Fry's on all eligible products, which is everything but tobacco and booze, all food that's purchased, a percentage of it will be sent to Unity Church of Sun Lakes every quarter. Any day of the week, and it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't affect your points or your coupons or any of the other things that you do or your discounts. This is not your money. This is money from the foundation that they have that just simply takes it, and they count up all of our participants. There has to be a minimum of so many formed, but if the money accumulates, so every quarter, if it doesn't meet the minimum to be sent out, that goes forward to the next quarter. And so they will do that, and either every quarter, every 6 months, whatever, they'll send us a check. And that comes from your shopping at Fry's, Kroger's. As I said, we'll have an email that will go out as well that Julia's going to send out, and there'll also be, so the reason I'm telling you about the other stores is they have stores in other states. So if you have family in other states, you might encourage them to do it, and then, and so they can help you support. They can help support your church when they do their shopping. So these will be handout. I'll put them over there. Please take advantage of it, even if you only shop once in a while. If you put it so that we're your community rewards.
Now, how do we put it?
It's,
as you say.
It's all here.
It on the,
it's all on here.
Is this the same program,
Yes.
the theater? Can you have two?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can only have one. I know about this program because of working with the Community Foundation.
Yeah.
They're a designee as well. So is the theater, but now so is the church. So what I do is I do 6 months with one organization, and then I do 6 months with another organization, and then I'll do 6 months with another organization, and then I'll cycle back and start again. Or you can do it all the time. You know, it's easy to do. So anyway, now we have a designee. We're on it now, and that was something that the board decided to try. So the information is here.
All right, that's it for today, right? Are we singing, what are we singing?
Matthew's Crossing.
I just want to talk a little bit about synchronicity. We've all probably experienced that one time or another, but I want to point out something that happened last Sunday. I did a meditation, and it was so much in alignment with the lesson of the day. Afterwards, I talked to Amanda Sue, and she said, oh, she was convinced that Reverend Jeanne had shared the message, or shared the topic with me. She had not. All I had from her was, Tom, would you do the meditation on Sunday? And that is a good example of synchronicity in action.
It's also a very good meditation. We really enjoyed it, I know I did. All right, are we singing, what songs are we singing today? There we go, thank you. That comes first. I have to wait for the slides. And thanks to the JaJas and Kay for the music today. Kay, thank you for playing. I remember we used to sing your song very often when we had early days in Unity. For me, anyway. Unity's been here a lot longer than I have. Elise, thank you, Don, for the beautiful flowers. Justine for a lovely prayer, opening prayer. That was really good. Jeff and Helen and Derek, thank you so much, all of you, for everything that you do every Sunday. Jeannie, thank you for being here today on your day off. We really appreciated it. So let's have the JaJas sing again today. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, instead of saying the prayer for protection, we're going to sing it.
This was written by Aaron P. I am the peace of God. I am the love of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God. I am a spark of God, like the color of the ocean. I am that I am. I am the peace of God. I am the strength of God. I am the courage of God. I am the courage of God. I am the faith of God. I am the faith of God. I am the seal of God. I am the seal of God. I am a spark of God, like the cup of the ocean. In the ocean, I am that I am. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God is me, and wherever I am, God is. I am the peace of God. I am the hands of God. I am the feet of God. I am the feet of God. I am the breath of God. I am the breath of God. I am the voice of God. I am the voice of God. I am a spark of God, like a cup of the ocean. Is the ocean. I am that I am. I am the peace of God. I am the peace of God. I am the love of God. I am the love of God. I am the power of God. I am the power of God. I am the presence of God. I am the presence of God. I am a spark of God, like a cup in the ocean. Is the ocean. I am that I am. I am the strength of God. I am the strength of God. I am the courage of God. I am the courage of God. I am the faith of God. I am the faith of God. I am the zeal of God. I am the zeal of God. I am a spark of God, like a cup of the ocean. Is the ocean. I am that I am. The light of God surrounds me. God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. God is me, and wherever I am, God is. I am the hands of God. I am the feet of God. I am the feet of God. I am the breath of God. I am the breath of God. I am the voice of God. I am the voice of God. I am a spark of God, like a cup of the ocean. Is the ocean. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am.
Thank you all for being here today. God bless you, and know who you are. Go live it.